glad that we've got you, my man, because, wow, that was an interesting interview that we did for us. I can't believe we talked to this guy for 7 minutes. That's the strangest thing I've ever had. But you're changing the music industry. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, my friend.
Sure. So, I mean, our first product is the world's first professional guitar amplifier that it attaches onto the body of any standard electric guitar, and then also uses your smartphone for effects. So your smartphone is right by your right hand for people who are trying to visualize, and it attaches you with strap button that's already there on every electric guitar. And what it really does is it revolutionizes how and when you can play the electric guitar. And because the amazing suite of apps available on your smartphone, you're now empowered to do very complex things extremely quickly, and the whole experience is really enjoyable. And yeah, we hope to do the same thing with essentially using Bluetooth speaker technology, partnered with high-quality interfaces, so you can use your smartphone. You want to do that with other instruments as well.
Awesome. We've got the real Chris Pendergast, or apparently Chris Pendergast, who we were trying to get hold of earlier, is a different Chris Pendergast. We've got the actual Chris Pendergast that was booked on this radio show. On the radio program, he's got Jamstack. It's the world's first attachable guitar amplifier. This portable amp helps musicians do a lot of things. It helps them record their music, create backtracks, drum loops, effects, all from the convenience of their smartphone. And he joins us today here on the telephone. And so tell us a little bit about why you decided to develop Jamstack.
Sure. So I was a guitar player, I am a guitar player, and I wanted to play along to a backing track. I wanted to play along to another song. And I remember going through this ridiculous process of finding a pedal that I needed just because I wanted to sound like a certain song. So I had to get the pedal, and then I had to buy an adapter for that pedal and plug it in, and I had to bring my amp out of the closet, set all that up, and then I had to play the actual songs in the stereo because you can't actually play music and guitar at the same time through an amp. And then I had cables everywhere, and it took, 15, 20 minutes to get this going. I remember thinking that this is ridiculous. There has to be a better way to do this, because it's one of the most, enjoyable things to do as a musician, play along to something. You think it would be, the hardware would be set up to help you do that. So I started asking some tough questions about, how, what if all of this stuff was just on your guitar? Wouldn't that make it so much easier? And what would that look like, and could that be possible? And then slowly but surely came up with the design that we have today.
We've got a great guest with us today. He joins us live. Chris Pendergast joins us. He's got AirStack. This is a absolutely amazing piece of equipment. So tell me about the production process and the formulating and being able to bring this to life.
Sure. So there's starts with various levels of prototypes. The concepts all the way to like what looks like prototype, getting closer to the production prototypes where it can be molded and etc. at very high volume. But there's always little changes you need to make along the way. The tools are never perfect, so it's a long process solving those problems to get everything done. For example, there was some aspects of our design that we had to modify and go back to because that the molds couldn't produce them. And yeah, so it's a long process. But I was in China for a week a couple weeks ago, and we've solved all the problems. And we made a small test production batch very recently, and we're extremely happy with how they've turned out.
We've got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here in our broadcast, and Chris Pendergast with us today. He has got a fantastic piece of equipment. It's called the AirStack, and the Jamstack, excuse me, the world's first attachable guitar amplifier. Now, with Jamstack, what's been some feedback that you've gotten from folks on this?
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten across the board, everything you can imagine, right? So it's there are, a lot of people are extremely excited that they're going to be able to play electric guitar in a way that they simply can't right now. For example, there's people that in the military or in dorm rooms or who travel constantly, etc., who couldn't be more excited. There are some people who are traditionalists who are like, I've never put a string on my guitar, or you gotta be kidding me, blah, 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 you know, nothing but 100-watt tube amps or nothing kind of thing. And I think that, you know, there'll always be people like that want to stick to what they're used to, but I think that once they try it and see it, that number will shrink considerably. So, but mostly a lot of excitement.
We've got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here in our broadcast, talking about his incredible piece of business here. Now, where do you see this going as far as, you know, with the music industry and everything else? Well,
we would love to see this kind of be a staple as part of everyone's kind of kit as a guitar player, whether they have other amplifiers and ours as well. And then, of course, we want to expand out into some other opportunities of you know, innovative products using portable amplification and your smartphone. Yeah, maybe dip into the software to try and help. Because right now the Jamstack uses a lot of great third-party applications that all work really well. But we might look into some other opportunities there as well.
We've got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here in our broadcast. I'm so glad that we're talking to the real Chris Pendergast, as opposed to the Chris Pendergast that we called earlier on on Skype and ended up getting this. Not the guy we're talking with right now. You are very articulate, my friend. You know what the hell you're doing. And you're a breath of fresh air, because this entire show today, I have had basically 1, 2, 3, 4 interviews that have been total crap. You have been a shining star today, my friend. So I appreciate it. Now, if people want to find you on social media or websites or whatever, how do we do that? How do we get a hold of you?
Sure, yeah. We've got, so Jamstack Amp is where you'll find us for Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But our website, which all of that stuff is linked to, including our YouTube and all that stuff, is jamstack.io. It's demo videos on the site as well as on our YouTube video. You can listen to it and see how it sounds with different effects and some of the cool stuff. There's still a lot of videos that we're excited to produce, but there's definitely some stuff there for you if you're curious.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for being on with us today, and you get a star for the day, my friend. Thanks for being a great interview. I appreciate it, my man.
You're very welcome.
Definitely. Thank you, man. There goes the real Chris Pendergast, as opposed to, you know, things happen. Lines get crossed. I've sometimes called 2 people on the same number before, much like today. And it's a weird world, the way the tubes and the bits and the bytes and everything crosses each other. Hell of a deal. We're going to take a time out. Come back with Aaron Jolden.
New from Shaco Records, it's Bass and Distortion, Volume 1. Featuring your favorite artists like Sir Boomalot, Prince thumping it up, and the duo of Thump and Boom. Guys, it's absolutely perfect for when you're sitting in your car outside your girlfriend's house. Stuck on a busy street in the market on a quiet Sunday? Not anymore. Just crank it. It'll make even the tiniest car sound like the inside of a mining town peeler bar. Be heard. Be annoying. Get yourself a copy of Shaco's Bass and Distortion Volume 1.